Okay, so I was having some little one moment issues here. So we bless God for what it is that He's doing. Okay, so here we go again. Thank you guys. Welcome to day 3 of the business ministry and marketplace. I'm so glad that you've joined us here on today. I am your host, Dr. Derashay, the Kingdom Strategist, here to build strategies so that you may birth and expand in your dreams, your goals, and your destiny. I do help individuals, businesses, and ministries with practical solutions so that they may increase their market reach and their income potential. And I am absolutely excited to have you here with us in the live stream Unleash Summit. So we do appreciate each and every last one of you for hanging out with us over these last couple of days. We're going to go ahead and get ready to jump right into the business, okay? We're going to be talking about in this session live stream for profit. So let us go ahead and get our our content on the screen here. Okay, so currently, I want to know how many streamers do I have out there? Whether you're on a live stream platform or you currently are on, or you are streaming, but you're not live, so a pre-recorded stream. So, how many people? If you're doing YouTube, you're doing Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, you're doing things of that nature. iHeart, those Spotify, those are the streaming platforms, or those who are doing things like Twitch, YouTube, maybe your Facebook living or what have you. What type of live? If you are a streamer, go ahead and put a one in the chat for me. Want to talk to? Let me see who we have in the room on today. Listen, okay, I see we got some streamers out there. Listen, for those who are not streaming right as of yet, that's okay. It's all good because we're glad that that you will be streaming in its own time. I believe that's why you're here because you want to know. Listen, what is the biz, right? When it comes to streaming. Right. And so, listen, this is the place that you want to be in right now because we're getting ready to talk about live stream for profits. Listen, somebody say, show me the money. Go ahead and put um beds here. So I want to make and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Listen, we're going to talk about ways that you can begin to profit from your live streams. And listen, I got time to play with you guys. I'm glad that you came and gave a Saturday morning now. I just want you to know the word does say he gives how we can diversify our financial portfolio, right? Looking at ways that we can get multiple streams of income, and live streaming is one of those ways. So I want you to know and just go ahead and encourage you that you have everything in you that's necessary so that you can generate wealth. You are a wealth generator. Again, I am Dr. Derashay, the Kingdom Strategist. I have been featured on various media outlets around the world. Okay, and so we thank God for that. I am a serialpreneur, okay? A serialpreneur, because I'm all about the multiple streams of income. I'm telling you, I'm an international ministry and business coach, Amazon international 5-time bestseller, an international Christian publisher and author, and I have award winning companies, right? As well as I have won or been recipients of awards as well. In addition, we have so many places and spaces where we have been nominated for awards. But listen, it didn't start that way. I'm telling you, I was definitely born in a place of poverty, chaos, household division, and mental and emotional unstable family, being a teenage mother, high school dropout, molested right at a young age, failed the GED test 3 times, got my GED at 22. I was rejected by my father, abandoned by my mother, and I was divorced by the age of 40 from a 25-year relationship. Listen, almost my whole life, right? Relationship, which was married 15 of those. So, as we are thinking about, or as you're considering, and as you have how I'm going to profit in mind, I want you to sit right now. I want you to think right now, because we're going to begin with the end in mind. I want you to have a money goal, right? So I want to pause for the cause right now, and I want you to think about, what is my money goal that I desire to make through live streaming, right? So now you should have a financial goal for the year, right? And with that financial goal for the year, those financial goals should be broken down on how or where those streams of income is going to be coming from. Okay. And so, right now, what I want you to do for us is to go ahead and write down, and I'm going to give you about, you shouldn't have to, it shouldn't take you long to think about how much money, right, you want to make with through live streaming. It just shouldn't take you that long to do that, right? So go ahead and write that down. And the reason why I'm having you to do this is this right here. Because if you don't put a financial goal there, right, you don't begin to start thinking in that manner, then you have nothing to measure, nothing really to reach for. So, so goals, right? Putting them financial goals in place. Now you're going to be able, as you're looking at ways that you can begin to live stream for profits, you're going to begin to then be able to identify, right? Those places and spaces where you can, somebody say, get to the bags. You can get to the bags in the way that you desire on the platform of your desire, of your liking, and things of that nature, and how and in what ways that it's going to help you, so that you can leverage this. And you cannot leverage the platforms to generate income unless you understand what that income goal is that you are reaching for. So come on now, you're reaching for the money. What does that look like for your brand? What does that look like, right? What do you desire for that to look like for such a time as this? If you went on ahead and put your income goal there, now I want you to go ahead and put in the chat. I'm not even going to ask you to put what your income goal is, but I do want you to go ahead and put in the chat, income goal created, right? I got my income goal, because that's going to let me know that you're in position, that you're ready to now begin to plan how you're getting ready to make the bags, how you're getting ready to make this money. Okay. Listen, and I absolutely love it. Now, again, I'm gonna have to tell you guys, if listen, whoo, Lord bless us, if you are among those in the kingdom that have issues with money, right? That you have issues with money, that you don't quite understand, or you've been lied, deceived about money when it comes to the kingdom of God. Listen, we're supposed to be taking care of those that poor that is among us, and so therefore it means that we should not be poor. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. In spite what despite the misconception that we have been given, right? When it comes to money, right? Despite that misconception, right? Because hey, money is evil, right? That's a conception that one of the things that we have in the church. But listen, we always asking for it because it's needed, because the word says that money answers all things. But to just clarify, the word says that, listen, and be very clear about this, that the love of money is the root of all evil. So we won't love it, right? Because when you love it, it rules over you, and you will still kill and destroy for it. And that is just not our portion, okay? And not what it is that we're going to do. So I'm just getting some foundational things straightened out, because, for those who have money issues, right, that you need to be delivered from, then, amen, you're either going to get delivered, right? You're either going to get delivered, or listen, you just gonna stop listening to me, one or the other, just point blank, period. Because I'm going to always have a conversation about us generating the money, right? That the Lord has so said that we should be able to generate. And so that's one of my divine purpose in life, to make sure that that scripture come to life in the lives of those that come across my path. So you're here today. You've been, for those who've been with us for the week, you've been here, right? And so I'm sure that there's some things that I've said and some of these amazing leaders have said that have definitely positioned you to get your whole life together, so that you can begin to obtain what it is, right? The level, the capacity, right, of income generation that the Lord has given you, align you in purpose, right, and things of that nature as well. So I'm excited about it. Okay, dynamic people of God. So let us go ahead and get this party started. I hope that you guys are ready for this. So you will need your pen and paper, because you're gonna need to take notes. And while you're taking notes, this is what I want you to keep in mind. Like, what is going to be best for me? I'm gonna give you a lot. I'm gonna give you quite a few ways, right, that you can live stream for profit, and some ways to implement it. But what is going to be important for you is that what's going to work for you. And I don't want you to implement or try to do all the things at one time. Start with one and grow from there. Okay. So what we are covering on today. A moment, I want to make sure I can see my people over here in the chat. And systems, for some reason, is acting a little funny, but that's okay. As well, I just need to make sure. Oh, see, just like that. Um, okay, I think we're back. Or it's back, I think. Yay, it's back. Okay, yeah, I can remember to stay in that. Right there. So, okay, here we go. So this is what I'm covering today. I'm going to be covering direct monetization methods, indirect monetization methods. I'm going to talk about, actually, I'm just going to talk about those two today. Okay. I'm going to do a training later that deals with building a monetization plan and also enhancing audience engagement for better optimization, because we're just not going for better monetization, because we're just not going to have time for it, especially what I'm about to drop it on you right now. We're not going to have the time. So here we go. Let's talk about direct monetization methods. These are 4 direct monetization methods, right? We have, you got super chat, right? That is one. Super chat and donations. We have subscriptions. We got pay per view and ticketed events. We got selling products and services. This is a direct way, right, that you are able to monetize from your message that you're carrying. Okay, so let's go a little deeper now. I know super chat is that is for YouTube, right? But howsoever, there are other platforms that you can stream on, even on our other social media channels that have things similar to super chat that you can leverage. So see if your favorite, because YouTube may not be your favorite, but see if your favorite platform have a similar, right? A similar feature. Okay, so super chats are it is a feature available during live stream on YouTube that allows users to pay for their messages to be highlighted in the chat. Right, when a viewer purchases the super chat, their message sends out with a bright color and is pinned for a set number, a set period, or a set time. And so the more money they pay, the longer their message will be highlighted. Okay, so that's something that for those that are on YouTube, maybe that's something that you can shoot for. So let's talk about donations here. Going too fast. Donation Donations are a common way for viewers to financially support you. Okay, it is a common way for your viewers to support you. Right. This method is widely used on platforms like Twitch. Okay, not used for Twitch. We use here on this is ViewStub here. And there's other platforms. ViewStub a um, is a stream a platform for events where you can stream your events on. Okay, and so that's the picture that you see. Like we're streaming here and we're streaming over there as well. Also, if you don't have a platform where people can directly, or you're on platforms, let's say that you was on Zoom and people cannot directly um, donate with the donate button, right? What you can do is drop a donate link that direct them to your PayPal or whatever payment system gateway that you use. Okay, so you can do those type of things. So let's talk about benefits of utilizing features such as super chat and donations. So you have immediate income, right? Immediate income. You got enhanced viewer interaction and community support, right? So as a streamer or a live streamer, right, you get the opportunity to receive direct financial support from your audience in real time. We're talking about that enhanced interaction now, as it highlights or illuminates, right, that person who supported you. Now you're able to engage and interact with them. You can shout them out or what have you. You can read what their comment actually is as well and call them out by name. How cool is that? You also have community support, right? Regular donations and highlighted messages can build a sense of community and loyalty among our viewers. So, how to optimize super chats and donations? Listen, I was just telling you a moment ago. Acknowledge contributors, right? Acknowledge those contributions that you are receiving. What is the way that you can do that? Listen, while you're live streaming or what have you, and you see the donation come up, or you see, because they do star on Facebook, they do stars. And so when you see, right, it come up, only thing you have to do is say, look, thank you, and whatever the username is, and for that donation or for the love or whatever, and you know, and that will encourage others. That can also encourage others to now donate to you as well. Okay, so those are a few things that you can use. Also, you can set up alerts, right? Let's say that you're using or you're on a platform that may not have that feature, and people are using your link to donate. Depending on what that platform is, maybe you can get those notifications and shout out, still being able to shout out or acknowledge those who are contributing or having contributions to what it is that you are doing or talking about while you are live streaming. Okay. So that is something else great. So you got provide incentives, right? Offer special incentives for people who donate. Again, you got your shout outs, you got personalized messages that you can do. You can even provide them with exclusive content assets as well to motivate them to support your channel, to support what it is that you are doing. So, you can also have subscriptions as well. So, subscriptions is another way that you can generate income through live streaming. So subscriptions are popular, right? Over the last few years, like subscriptions have really become a thing. Subscription become a thing with corporations, you know, of light, right? All over the place. So subscriptions are popular and consistent way for you as a streamer to generate income, right? This involves a method where viewers pay a reoccurring fee. That's why companies even picked up on subscriptions as well, because guess what? As they're subscribing to your platform or to your channel or being a member of whatever it is that your program, guess what? That's income that's coming in, right? Every month recurring. So that means that they are continual investors into you, right? That lets you know that, oh, you know what? I like her message, or I like his message, right? Or what have you. So this that they do on a monthly basis, right? You have those monthly subscription program. If you are subscribed to a subscription program, right? Go ahead and put an S in the chat, right? And so that will let me know you're familiar with what it is. It is nothing different from you being subscribed to whatever subscription that you are subscribed to. And because you're subscribed there, what are they doing? They're offering you specific type of services. Okay. And so here are two things, or two types of subscription models. So with you got Twitch subscription, and then you got the YouTube channel membership. Okay. So these are two different platforms, and there are other platforms. TikTok has subscriptions. I'm not sure about Instagram or Facebook. I'm not sure. I should have looked those up, but I do know that TikTok does have them. So they may have them as well because they're competing with them. So, which Twitch subscriptions, they offer a tiered subscription level. And what that mean is that depending on what that mean is depending on how much a person pays, that depends on the level of access that they will get, right? Now, for those who've been a part of my Go series, you remember I talk about memberships, and this is all you can have a one tier or a multi-tier. And so they have a multi-tier subscription level. They have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 that has different price points for each one of those, right? The higher the tier is, the more access, the more information, that you're able to get. Okay. So let's talk about what is the benefits for subscriptions, right? Let's a stable revenue stream, right? It gives you a consistent flow, a predictable. You can predict your monthly income, right? From there, as individuals invest in being a subscriber to you. You know, hey, I got 50 people in this plan, whatever, 50 times whatever it costs. Hey, and so you can, you're banking, you can bank on that. People, paying for that next month. Even if, listen, you have some attrition on that, everybody ain't falling off at the same time. Okay. And then while other ones are falling off, other ones are coming on. So there it provides a consistent stream flow as well. Once you get it up and going, right, and you are providing them with the service that they need or they're looking for based upon what you determine that subscription plan would look like for them. Okay. And remember, even when I talked about, I tell you, hey, people like exclusive. But they like that's listen, people like exclusive access. And so this is what um subscriptions will do for them. It also increase viewers loyalty. They individuals feel a stronger connection, right? And to you as the live streamer as well, or the broadcaster, listen, as well as they feel a sense of community. And therefore, you're going to have greater retention. In addition, you're going to have higher engagement as well. So, and enhance quality content. So, because the revenue that you generate, right, from your subscribers, you can use it to reinvest, right, into better equipment, production, putting the staff together, and all those other things as well. So, let's talk about how to optimize. How can I optimize subscriptions? If I get subscriptions going, this is a thing that I want to do, then what is a way or ways that I can optimize it? Okay. And so when we're talking about ways to optimize your subscription plan that you have or that you put together, listen, you have to promote the subscription benefit. You got to communicate the benefits. Why is it important? What is it? How is it going to help the end user, right? For subscribing to your subscription program, right? They need to know that. That needs to be up right front in their face. And every time you talk about it, everywhere they see it, they need to know, right? You need this because ABCD. You want to also highlight the value that they're going to receive as well. Offer exclusive lists. And I told you, people love exclusive stuff. Like they love feeling like, oh, I'm in this exclusive, make people feel like they're in this elite group, right? And it just makes them feel so much better that, hey, you know, it's only a few of us that have access, right? To this level of content or level of information, from said person. Okay. So people love that. And in addition to that, how to optimize it, engage with your subscribers, right? Acknowledge and interact with your subscribers frequently, right? Giving them shout outs whenever you see them, shouting them out when they have birthdays, shouting their birthdays out, just all those type of things. Also doing subscribers only streams, right? As well. So they got content that other people don't get the opportunity to see. And so they're also getting a little bit more extra time with you, okay? Right? Or making sure that you respond to their messages and comments. And so you'll have people out there and they see you shouting out people and they see that you are and it's just how the human being work. Let's see you shouting out people, giving them that special attention, commenting on what it is that they're saying and things of that nature to their message, right? And responding to them, and they're like, how I become a part of that? How do I? And so, hey, and when they realize, oh, it's being a part of the subscription program, so that's what happened. And so that encourages them. Let me just jump on board over here because I need that special treatment. Like we love special treatment. So also create a subscribers goal. Set a display subscriber goal during your stream, right? How many people? Remember I said I want you to have a financial goal, right? And so if you have a financial goal and the subscription is one of the things that you desire to do, listen, first of all, your subscription's got to have set price. And you're going to need so many subscribers, right, to meet that said financial goal. And so maybe you may not put the whole entire, what that whole entire number is, right? But hey, take the whole number and break it down. Hey, let's say in 1 month, hey, I'm doing 10 streams, and in each stream, I want to have said amount of subscribers to join. So you can meet your subscribers goal for the month, okay? So you can get to that income level that you have marked out for streaming. Now, I'm also going to encourage, not to just use, because we talk about multiple streaming income, not just to use, even as we're looking at live streaming for profits, don't just use one avenue to profit. Start with one and then build, right? And grow to having more than one profit stream, right? From live streaming. Okay. You also want to provide them with updated perks. Regular updated perks as well is something that you want to do. You guys, I got to excuse me this morning. I need like all the energy. Some of this stuff I'm going to run through real fast because I can't be detailed in this, and I should have probably did it at another high level view or what have you, but I did not. Okay, so we have pay-per-view. Pay-per-view refers to a model where individuals pay to have content. I'm sorry, to have access to, let's say, a movie, a training, maybe a digital library or something, right? But it's pay per view. Now you can have they can do pay per view to have one time access where they see that event or whatever it is that you're doing, where they see it that one time while it's happening, and it's done, or they can have um and if they want to come back and rewatch it, they got to pay again, right? It's called, pay for preview, or you can have it also where, they pay to view it, but you give them a limited amount of time to have access to what it is that they've came for. Okay. So let's talk about the benefits, right? You got direct revenue, exclusive content. You have the freedom and option for scalability. Listen, scalability, right? The more viewers purchase assets, the higher your income potential is. Okay. And so that's the great thing about it. It allows for you to scale, right? Even the more when we're looking at it from this perspective, instead of someone having like lifetime access, or as long as they're in your subscription program, that they are able to have access to the content that's there, right? Versus, hey, you want to watch it again or see it again? Hey, you gotta pay again. People are for high demand um, content, right? That's unique and that people want to desire. They will definitely pay for it to have exclusive content. They will do that. So let's talk about how to optimize. How to optimize. What is a way that you can look at optimizing your pay per view? Right, you got promotion. Everything's gonna be promotion. Making sure you put it out on social media, email marketing, right? Partnerships, and things of that nature as well. Also, I don't know, affiliate marketing. Like, don't forget about that. Also, another way to optimize it is your value proposition. Right, clearly communicating the value that it brings, right? That particular content brings, and how it's going to help whoever your ideal target, or whoever your target audience is. Okay. Also, make sure that when you're bringing them content, that it is quality product. Because you just got one time to have a video or event or whatever that's just not good. and you ain't got to worry about them paying you again for something else. I mean, I had a household name. I purchased something from them, and when I got it, it was trash. They was doing this training, um, and as they was doing the training, they was like, okay, you can purchase it. Purchased it and got there. It was all static and all stuff. But I couldn't even believe just because the caliber that they were that they even sent out. Oh, they sent this out. But anyway, let's ticket events. Okay, so ticket events is another way. Ticket events involve charging viewers a fee for entry to a specific live event or webinar. Okay, and this event you can house or what you're doing on Zoom or platforms like what we're doing right now, as well, right? Platforms such as this, ViewStub is another platform that you can use. Any form of and any platform that allows you to house your webinar or your training, your summit, your conference. We're talking about your events, your conference, your summits, right? Those type of things. Your webinar, any place that would house that. You can also use things like Eventbrite or use their system so people can actually purchase their tickets and things of that nature, as well. Having a ticketed system available. Um, event um, some event hosting platforms do have where they're able to you're able to have where they can purchase tickets directly from that platform, but then you have other platforms that don't, and you're going to need a ticketing system in order for them to purchase it, and then they're able to get the link or assets to wherever that said event is going to be at. So here we go. The benefits. Listen, monetization. That's what we are here for, right? You get monetization from direct sales, right? Direct sales that is generated from people that is purchasing the personal ticket to your event, your conference, your class, your workshop, whatever it is, your master class, whatever it is that you're doing. So also audience commitment, right? Attendees who purchase tickets have a higher commitment rate than those who do not. Okay, than those who do not. Okay, which leads to a higher participation rate. Okay, a higher participation rate. And then you have targeted content. So ticketed events, right? It needs to have content that's targeted to your specific audience. Okay. So how are we gonna optimize? Let's optimize this thing. So so ways that you are able to optimize this is offering discount, right? For early birds, have early bird offers, value added, right? Extra perks for ticket holders, as well, as such as exclusive access. To specific things or exclusive resources. So let's say, even like for instance, this event it was free, right? But there was an upgrade option, and for those who bought the upgrade, listen, they got some additional incentives. One was lifetime access to the content. Um, and there was some other stuff I don't even remember right now. But they got some additional things that those who are getting additional things. Oh, and they had private sessions as well. So, which listen can be a whole game changer for your business and your ministry, especially when you are looking at putting and generating a plan together. And listen, for those who want to, because we're still going to um, have our upgrade for this event. And I think at 12 o'clock, the price is going to go up, right? Well, it's a $97 and a $197 package. So if you like and you say, oh, you know what, I need this content, lifetime access, and whatever the perks are, whatever fits your need, right, or suits your needs, let me go ahead and jump on that. Okay, so just putting that out there. So that right there. So and post they get access to post events. We're on value added extra, and I kind of just told you, right, some of the things. Another thing that is very popular as well now is that attendees get the opportunity to have a private, right, a private um training or meeting or meet up with the speakers, right? And then of course interactive sessions as well, right? Some people, they do charge upgrades and things of that nature to have separate sessions just for those people who made the investment into what it is that they have been given. So let's talk about selling products. Selling products is another way, man. If you got a product in what I want you to do is put a 2 in the chat. If you have a product that you sell, I'm telling you, if you're live streaming or you're streaming at all, you need to have a product. Like, you got to have some type of product. I don't care if it's a physical product or digital product. You just need a product, okay? So that you can sell it from from your sell it like doing your streams and things of that nature. So anyway, selling products, you have merchandise. You have a merchandise is one of the spaces of products that we have. So merchandise is when we're dealing with our physical products, okay? Our physical products, such as our books. I thought I had a book here near me. Okay. Such as your books, your mugs, maybe phone cases, stickers, your hoodies, your t-shirts, your hats, all those things as well. And listen, when you're selling this merchandise or these physical products, right? While you're streaming and doing your stream, make sure that they branded, right? You have branded products, so that the great thing about that, now you get people who are now going around advertising your brand, right? Because they like and love you. Those type of things as well. And then you have those digital products when you have stuff like your ebook, your online courses, right? Access to your digital library, those things where people get access to, that is a passive income, right? Because you've already trained it, it's done. Just like what we're going to do with this training, this webinar, and but people still have the opportunity to get access to it. So the benefits of, listen, selling merchandise, brand promotion, because remember we said branded merchandise that you're selling. You have fan engagement, right? You got to love that, right? In addition, revenue, additional revenue. Listen, when people are wearing your merch, right? That's what we call it. When people are wearing your merch, like, first of all, and you see it, that makes you feel great. But not only that, they are now exposing it to other people as well, and also it brings a sense of community. How are we going to optimize this thing? Listen, you got to have a quality design, right? Whatever you're putting out, making sure that it is of quality, so that when people receive those merchandises or what have you, that they're excited about it, right? Because they love the feel, the look, and all the other things when it comes to that. Okay. And then you have, so we got design and quality, then we have promotion. Listen, promotion during the streams, you got to promote your stuff, promote your brand while you are streaming. Listen, promote your product and service. One way promote, let's say you got a t-shirt, wear it, right? Wear the brand, wear who you are, as well, those type of things, okay? And then limited edition and special releases. You can have certain products that are limited. Hey, we only doing 20 of these. Okay, those type of things. Or let's say you got an anniversary. Hey, we got our 5-year anniversary um, release, right? And this is our 5-year anniversary gear. Okay, that type of stuff. I want you to be aware of. Then let's look at digital products. Digital products are intangible items that, listen, that is sold, right? And that can be delivered electronically. Okay, and so the benefits of that is, again, scalability, because you you have a limitless number of people who can buy it. So there's no constraint when it comes to people purchase it, or there's no constraint where people can purchase it from, because they can buy it from anywhere in the world. You don't have a digital product. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do something with my TikTok on helping people develop a digital product. So y'all go and follow me on TikTok at the Kingdom Strategist. Okay. Because we're gonna do that. But anyway, let's just move on from that plug. um, but nevertheless, so we got scalability. Uh, we got expertise monetization, right? That where you are capitalizing on your expertise, right? Because you're an expert now, you are monetizing the talents that you have as you put them in the marketplace. That's what I love about I think in the Proverbs 31, he said she perceived that her merchandise was good, and so she knew her talents was good and what she had, and so she put those things out in the marketplace, and listen, she generated income. So know that your merchandise is good, whatever it is that the Lord has given unto you. Now let's look at how we're going to package it, right? First from a branding standpoint, and then now a client standpoint, right? Where it can be something that they are attracted to and that they are purchasing, and then you get passive income, right? That product is created. You ain't got to do nothing else with it. It's done, right? People just need to buy it. How about that? So let's talk about sales optimization. Having targeted content specifically for your ideal client, right? For those that you serve, having that content specific for your niche. Okay, promotion and launch strategy. You gotta have a plan. Have a plan. Listen, how many of these do I want to sell today? how how am I going to, why I'm live streaming or why I'm streaming, how am I going to incorporate that, especially for those who are doing like podcasts, radio shows, TV shows, or what have you. How we're going to incorporate, right, the sale pitch portion, all right, inside of the stream. Okay, inside of the stream, how we going to get that self ask in there. The other thing is, listen, when you're promoting and you're looking at promoting and launch strategy and things of that nature, don't forget your email marketing, social media platforms, and all of those other things. Engagement and support. Listen, provide good customer service, right? With those who are patronizing you, right? Engage with your buyers with feedback and things of that nature. I mean, you may do something or set up something like this. Hey, for those who purchase or buy or whatever, take a picture, right, of the product, or give me a review and about the product and tag me in it, and I'm gonna push it on my social media platform. And so that right there, you that's another way that you're engaging, right? With those who are patronizing you. Okay, let us move right along. So, howsoever, what we will do, right? We got indirect methods, and I'm going to give you what these methods are. And then that's probably going to be all I'm going to give you. So you got indirect monetization methods. You got sponsorship and brand partnership, right? Through affiliate marketing and advertising revenue. Okay. And so, with sponsorship and brand partnership, this is where you partner with companies to promote their products and services doing during your stream. Then you have affiliate marketing, right? As well. Listen, these are people that you partner with, and as you partner with them, now you are pushing out their link, or you're promoting their product and things of that nature to earn a commission for it. And as you earn a commission for it, because you're putting the links right in different places in your email, you're putting it on, you have it on your social media and things of that nature as well. Let's go back to sponsorship and brand partnership. When you're doing sponsorship and brand partnership, most of the time when we are doing that, listen, we put product placements, right? We integrate products into our content, integrate products of those that we're partnering with within our content. Okay. with our own content strategy or with our content. So it's something that's very smooth and easy. Also, listen, you got advertisement revenue, and this is where you're able to offer where people can advertise, right, their products and their services on your platform, right? That you can do that, and they pay for it, right? In exchange for you either talking about or then playing a small commercial on your show, they in exchange for that they give you finances. Okay, you can also have sponsored segments within your shows for those who have TV, radio, or podcast as well. Okay, so let's matriculate right along. I'm gonna slide through a lot of these things. I just gave you the down and dirty of them. I didn't get to give you like the benefits and how to optimize it and all those other things as well, because we really don't have the time for it. So I want to ask you this. Listen, for those who be like, listen, I'm ready to leverage, right, my gifts, my talents, and I'm ready to live stream for profits. Okay. We do have a broadcast my brand membership program. And a part of in that, listen, we're gonna definitely be talking about all things or training and equipping individuals, all things broadcasting and TV, radio, and podcast as well. So we do have this membership program. And in this membership program, you of course group mentorship with myself. We're going to also get some implement training sessions. You're going to get some broadcast income generation training. You're going to get group hot seat, co-working session, peer support, products and service discounts, and exclusive private community, and so much more. Right here, listen, we're doing 35. It's $35 right now. The price is going to increase. It's going to increase once we cap the number, all right, that we're looking for our founding members, and then we're gonna shut it off at that price. As a founding member, you can get it'll be $35 for you for life as long as you keep an active membership. So for those that are ready to be a part of this membership program, go ahead and go to ksu.fyi/membership. Look, you get to determine if you just stay where you are trying to figure it out, utilize what I just gave you today, and try to work it out yourself through with trials and errors and things of that nature. Or you can listen, connect with us with the Broadcast My Brand membership program and become a part of a community and have the support that you need as you are matriculating through learn profiting through your live stream. Also, what I did forget to mention here, I have about 3 more minutes, is that listen, I forgot to mention that we are Amazon influencers. We're like totally new. We're probably 4 weeks into this. Yay! Yay! And we thank God for that as well. But not only that, yeah, guess what? I looked over at the what you call today and I see that we have already um generated some income. How about that? How about that? I was like, okay, go yay. Talk to my son, celebrate with my son and my friend this morning as we was talking about it this morning. That was like super cool. So listen, dynamic people of God, I'm here for Q&A. We got a few moments. If you have any questions that you may have, go ahead and either put it in the Q&A. You can put it in the Q&A for those. This is for people on the platform. I'm talking about the platform. You can put in the Q&A session. You can raise your hand to get the mic and come on the stage and ask any questions that you may have, or you can put it in the chat. Okay, for those who have questions that's in on the other platforms, I will come back and greet you at a later time and answer those for you. Okay, and we look forward to those who are going to be a part of that membership program. We're looking forward to helping you take care of your broadcasting needs. Okay, we're looking forward to that. Dynamic people of God. So let's see. So at this time, I don't see any questions. So I'm glad that all of your needs have been taken. Okay, let me get you on here. Hey there, hey there, hey Apostle. Let me Stop sharing. Hey, Apostle, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Yes.
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
You know what? I am doing excellent. This is a day that the Lord has made. Just rejoicing, right? In it. To God be the glory. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen. Amen. My question is because I know you're pressed for time. My question is when you were talking about ads and putting in ads
Mm-hmm.
within your shows,
Mm-hmm.
can't you do that with your live streams as well
So yes,
on the
absolutely. Go ahead. You said on what now? I'm sorry, I didn't get that last portion.
on the internet because you spoke about TV and radio, but what
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing
Okay.
just live stream?
Exactly. So when I say TV and radio and podcasting, I'm also dealing with live stream. So when I look at people who are live streaming, let's say you have a live stream
Mhm,
show, right? Because my Build Your
mhm,
Empire, it is an internet TV show, right? Her News International
mhm.
is an internet TV show that we
Okay.
produce. And so yes, so if you're live streaming and some of you guys, it may not be a show or you may not consider it to be a show, but if you are and it's people it is going to be considered a show if you or some of y'all may just think it's a channel. It's not just a channel, it's a show because people are coming there to
Mhm.
watch it, right? And so while
Yeah.
you're there streaming, you're able to put up videos. Now let me say this, it's also going to depend, let me give this disclaimer, it's also going to depend on the type of software that you have as well. What does your live streaming software allows you to do? So, for instance, for those that stream on platforms like on
Then
platforms
y'all.
directly, yeah, I want to talk about those that don't, and then I'm gonna talk about platforms that do. So, if
Okay.
you're streaming on platforms like your social media platforms, because they're not live streaming platforms, so to say, to speak, but you can
Hmm.
live stream on them,
Hmm.
and therefore they're not equipped for the live stream features, so that you can insert a ad there, right?
Hmm.
Or insert a commercial. So you won't be able to do a visual ad, but what you will be able to do is a an audio or vocal ad, meaning that you're reading the advertisement, right? And you'll be like, hey, I want you to go and you'll do something like this. Let's say, hey, we want to thank D Technology for being one of our advertisers. They provide one-stop solutions for all of your technical needs as they are building corporate identities. And it'll be a
Awesome.
script that they're giving you as they build corporate identities through website creation and graphic design. Go ahead and visit them at www.dtechnology.com. Listen, that is, and if you have another one, and then hey, at the end, that is our advertisement for this session. And listen, and then you just move on, right? So there is a way, right, that you can do it because you can read those advertisements. But for those that are on platforms where you're able to pull up videos or either pictures and give a more visual effect to that advertisement, or maybe even just do an audio advertisement as well where that is played, then hey, there are platforms to do that as well. So it's going to depend on the streaming platform that you're using. And so when you're looking at OneStream Live, um, StreamYard, Beelives, and things of that nature, they have those type of features that is there versus if you're on a Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, those type of things. When you're live over there, the features won't be there, or you can just drop links. You can drop links as well to them. But to add more, like a more level of professionalism to it, hey, go ahead and grab hold of of taking advantage of these online streaming platforms, especially if you know that's the way that you want to go. Also, for those that are in our platform, go to our OneStream live booth, and right in there, you're going to have a link where you can sign up for OneStream Live. Go ahead and give them a try for those that need that, need a streaming platform. Okay. So, and let me just say this too: with that link, I do make a small commission. Okay. Because we are in partnership. So
Amen. Amen.
okay. So of course, as you see, I'm doing what I'm preaching to you about as well. Were there any other questions, Apostle?
No, no.
Okay, awesome then.
You just
Well, we
got
thank
one
you
question.
so much. Okay, awesome. I thank you so much. That was a very good and valid question as well. And thank you for asking that so we can bring clarification to the audience as well. So now listen, dynamic people of God. I want to thank you so much for joining me right here at the live stream for profit. Um, the biz the